I don't know why I'm typing when I can just talk. I'm not used to this. So as I say, okay. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, is anybody else here? Just you, Jessica? Jessica, can you see and hear me? Okay. I've never done this before, so this is a new experience for me. So, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing either. Otherwise, I'd try and help. Why do I misplace stuff so fast? I wonder if this will work. When I have this microphone on, can you hear me better? Awesome. Red Skies, is that I have such terrible eyesight too, and this print is so small. All right. Okay, just making sure. All right. We can probably go ahead and get started. If other people are going to come, I suppose they'll come. Did you say you can hear me better when I have the microphone on? Oh, you're not slow. I'm usually making you wait. Okay. Let me try something. Can you hear me better now? Okay. Sorry, there's like a lag from my end to your guys' end. But all right. So if I remember correctly, Tasha, you had asked what Leo energy was going to be like for July. I'll get back on again. Hold on. We have the bouquet, the book, and the house. What, a few more? I just heard Pony by Genuine. Or Genuine. Sorry. All right, so it looks like there may be some kind of travel involved or somebody traveling towards Leo. There is a gift of love where it had died before. So there's some kind of love offer or love that's being transformed. Possibly to do with like conflicts within the house, or there could have been I'm saying could have been, but July hasn't happened yet. Could be that there's going to be some kind of infidelity within the home or continued infidelity, even though this person apologizes. This person may live at a distance, might live with rats and lots of people. But somebody wants a commitment, wants to come back and heal things with the Leo. So get ready for that. Probably start seeing the first signs of people coming back, trickling in here pretty soon, within this week, probably by the end of this week. I did not do that right. Ugh. All right, and then I will go ahead and ask or answer the question you sent me over Messenger, Jessica. We're flying already. To answer your question about that, I would say that you need to start maybe looking at some information about the moon cycles and which cycle you are, to help to help your scenario out that you're looking for. There may be more than one way of doing something in this situation. I don't know how to get around it other than like, okay, try not lying completely on your back. Or being nervous. Don't be so nervous about momhood, I guess. It does look like there could be some health issues related to it. if that were to happen. But it does look like all will be successful. But it may be that you're on bed rest or something of that sort. Yeah, the time said 10:30. Is there anybody else in here besides just you two? All right, so there were some other people who had messaged in already and had submitted questions. I'm just going to go ahead and start reading theirs, and then they can come back and watch this later. Oh, okay, yeah, true. You know, you would think that like Facebook and stuff would just automatically update that. All right, so the next one will be for Jeff Patrick, about an Aries who had re-entered, wondering if they will reconnect. Well, Venus is getting ready to go out of a sign, and usually when Venus goes out of a sign, she also leaves a relationship behind. So if this person has been gone for quite a while, especially if it's within the numbers of like 4 or 8 years, there's a very high possibility that this person is coming back into your life as a bigger than just a friend. Show me when he reconnect. Will the Aries? Will the Aries? All right, we got the house, the whip, the birds, and the mice, the fish, the lilies, and the fox. I do see that there is, if you guys do come back together in a more formal kind of way, it's first going to have to overcome some kind of conflict, maybe possibly conflict about a house or something that happened that was secret. There may be conversations about somebody not having the money that they thought they had, or their grandparents not having the money that they had thought they had, and having to continue to work, or having to work for their grandparents, or possibly just an older person, or somebody they think is wise. But it does look like there will be a lot of hard work to get away from the current situation that they're in. Looks like they're kind of stuck or bound to taking care of a family member or something of that sort, but they are working hard to cut away from it and bring you information, letters, communication. I'm talking about some kind of commitment or higher level of interaction with each other. So if you're just friends, maybe you'll go on a date. If you're dating, maybe you'll decide to be steady, and so forth. All right, the next one is, oh, I think that was all. I think I did the other two privately. You guys want to know anything else? I'll go ahead and pull a couple more. I just hate Skipper. Or Skyper. Swiper? Swiper, no swiping. Watch your shit. And then I'm hearing America. So like 4th of July, something about the 4th of July. It does say there's 4 people in the chat. Well, it might be, one of them might be me because I am over here. I have my monitor on so I can see the stuff better. So I might be counting for one of those. Sure. Let's see. Tell us more about the Taurus that... Oh, no, that's a lot too quick. I'm not comfortable with that. Tell us more about the Taurus that... Okay. Well, he's not doing too well. His health is probably not the greatest. He may be on some kind of addiction, or he may be actually sick or came down with an STD. He may have received some kind of doctor's letter recently, some kind of formal letter about this sickness, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It may be his thoughts, rereading things, perceiving things differently, like maybe he had taken wrong in the past. Nervous about sending you communication about to bring back a commitment and security and loyalty. He wants to come be a part of a family and his child. But he's like super nervous, super nervous about contacting you. Yeah, he's like super nervous to approach your, like the home or where you stay, or even to send mail there. I don't know if he can't get a hold of you on your phone, or if there's like no, like if you changed it or something. But like he may be very nervous about any kind of contacting your home, just in case somebody else there sees it. He's in separate. You guys are in separation, but he's in his feelings. And he definitely, it just feels like to me like he watches in silence. There's going to be some kind of significant change. And it may put you or somebody else at a crossroads, or somebody is sitting at a crossroads wondering which path is the best path to go. Or there's going to be more than one option. Yeah, there's going to be conversations, or he's going to try and have conversations with you about this or that, you know, should we go with this or should we go with that? Yeah, we just have a snake pop up on the bottom of the deck and right next to him. So this may still yet just be a financial thing, like an all-in ploy for some kind of financial relief or some kind of relief for him. So whoever this is, if this is, I believe it's the same scenario here, where he is acting like he don't give a shit about having a child or about having a new beginning. He's got his back turned to it, acting like he's all that. Sorry, probably can't hear me very well when I'm talking to the floor. He's got his back turned to it like he's all that, and like it don't bother him. You know, he's king shit, king cobra. But he really is a softie, and he's trying to listen to his higher self. He's working towards spiritual enlightenment, trying to possibly get clean. It doesn't really say, it didn't bring out anything about travel. Well, yeah, somebody wants to move. Okay, there you go. Is he involved with anybody else? It looks like he put an end to that situation for a family or a past person that he wants to go back to. Yeah. And my contacts are sticking too. They're so dry. Yeah, yeah, but he feels blocked from being able to move forward, and it's something to do with money. Maybe he's being blocked from money right now also. It's because I like money. She ain't messing with no. So yeah, that Gold Digger song was just playing in my head after you said that. Trying to see if I can get any. I just heard pterodactyl, or it could be another language even, but I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, there's no pterodactyls flying around. Trinidad? Register with anybody? Trinidad. As long as you subscribe to the channel and just like this video, I'll go ahead and answer a question for you. Z? Awesome. What can I answer for you? Okay, hold on. I don't know where I put stuff. I'm always misplacing things. It's a problem. Give me just a second.
It's 11 o'clock.
Well, we all know that now. All right. So, will they like their? I don't want to call you as he or she and, be wrong. So, will Z like the results of plastic surgery? It looks like it's going to be fortunate and it's going to be success because we got the good fortune card and we got the sun right by it. So yeah, you're going to be really happy about it. Looks like you're going to show it off and talk to other people about your results and possibly help to encourage them to go get some work done too. DM if you have you subscribed to the channel and like the video, and I can answer a question for you. You're welcome. Sorry, I can't see. I'm so blind. Okay, awesome. So what? Okay. So may I ask these feelings for me? All right, let's see. He loves you. You are the key to his heart. We got the heart, we got the gentleman, and we got the key. So you have made a significant change in his heart. So, or he's had a significant change of heart with you. If he wasn't talking to you before, he will be. So you're like the key to his heart. Oh, don't start it. Give me just a second. I gotta go choose. We're gonna have a cat fight over here. All right, I'm back. You're welcome. No problem. I also just heard the name Franklin in Minnesota, like Franklin, Minnesota. I don't even know if that's a place. Yankton, South Dakota. And I heard Pepsi. I'm hearing Swedish. Swedish meatballs? Ida? Like Grandma Ida? Aunt Ida? Oh, I do think I had one more question. All right, so there was a Amber C who had asked. She's a Cancer. Will the people that left my side and turned their backs on me come around one day and realize they were wrong? Will any of the relationships be mended? Looks like somebody is not willing to turn around and take a look at this right now. Will they in the future? What will happen in the future? But they think about it a lot. Whatever this is, whatever happened, it is in their mind. They may be good at acting like they cut somebody out, but they didn't, because they think about you all the time. I think you feel it. It's like two sides that are just unyielding. Neither are willing to move. I'm hearing something like a French knot or French knuckle bread or something like that. Or something that may sound like that even. Kenya or Kaya. It does look like somebody is going to reach out and talk about how they've been feeling and that they don't like feeling bad and guilty about what's happened. It does look like you will receive a visitor or a messenger of news, working hard to end a conflict and reunite, but may still be having conflict after the reunion. Like one of those people that like, I love you, I want you in my life, but so I'm never going to let you live it down. Just looks like there's a bunch of people right now still in the midst of being angry. Hi. So what's everybody got going on tonight? Anything fun? But it also does, like, still pulling on your energy. Oh my goodness, I look so tired. I'm still pulling on your energy. It does look like there's going to be a success with a reunion with a mother. Yeah, and your family things will be mended. Can we get a time period? Roughly an estimate if everything were to stay the same. Possibly by Virgo season in September or within the next month. You got a curfew in Texas? What time? Oh, wow. I don't leave the house anyway. Like, it's kind of where I hide out. They're trying to enforce everybody here to start wearing face masks everywhere we go. And I haven't worn one yet. And I'm not dissing anybody that does. I'm not comfortable with them. And so, yeah, I'm still like running around without a face mask. And then I'm asked me to leave. I bet you won't. People don't like confrontation. You know, that other night when I was picking up that the name Eduardo, or however you say it, I cannot say it. Maybe it was coming through, possibly kind of about your city too. And then I am hearing peonies, princess. Awesome. What would you like to know? Okay, send me. Okay. Well, find that job. See if we find a job. It looks like the job maybe that you may have already applied to, because it does look like you'd have to be returning to a place. So you could have picked up an application there and then returning for an interview. But it could be a job that you had once worked at before. It may require you to move. It may put you in between a rock and a hard place when it comes to, maybe it's further outside of town even. But it is something that you have to return to, and it's almost like a blessing but a burden at the same time, because maybe it hampers your ability to, go to town as often as you'd like, or something of that sort. Maybe you're out on like a rig for 2-3 months and you can't see somebody, but the pay is great. You're going to get it. You're going to get, somebody's going to reach out. You're going to get some kind of written communication, or yeah, there's some kind of formal, and it's going to be work, it's stability, it's what you do to put the food on the table. And this is also the work card, and then we have success. Can we get a time period? So this may be something where it says here the timing of this card is the 29th. So maybe by the 29th of July, you'll have heard from them. And this one is the 17th. So possibly between the 17th and the 29th. Yeah, it definitely looks like somebody's returning though. Yeah, if as long as you've liked the video and you've subscribed to the channel. So it may be that you have a friend that wants to, that may actually end up reaching back out to you, Blue. I'm also going to recommend that, like, you got to stop thinking and worrying about it. I know it's easier said than done, but like try and meditate and clear your energy, because it's really hard to receive things when we're out like this. We need to be, you know, our energy needs to be in. It naturally attracts things in. And when we worry, we are exuding that energy out, and it's actually being wasted. So try and ease your mind a little bit. But it looks like to me that there is a conversation coming with a man that you were burdened by in the past. Yeah, and you guys are going to talk about the conflict, and then you are going to return. So I think you're going to maybe possibly be returning to the same job you left. And okay, so I'm going to move on to, I don't know how it's said, like only one or only one. All right, so should be meeting anybody new. Charity, I should say. I don't know. Well, yep. It may be somebody that you already talked to. I think you're already in communication with this person. You may have recently talked to this person that they have ended a commitment or wanting to end a commitment, possibly. Or it may be somebody who wants to return to a commitment. So this could be if somebody had left you in the recent past, that you may be getting a having conversation with somebody about them wanting to return. Looks like it's a committed situation, and somebody wants to be loyal. They want to transform that. If they weren't loyal and committed in the past, they want to be now, and they want to provide a sturdy foundation and possibly have children. Let me see if I can get a zodiac sign for them. Who is this? What is the sun sign of this individual? This person could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Yep, I'm going to say it's an Aquarius, possibly, or if it's not an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hi, Diana. Or Dina, sorry. Go ahead and ask a question. My contacts are drying out. Sorry if I'm making funny faces. You're welcome. Yeah, go ahead and ask your question, and I'll go ahead and answer it for you. Doing something. Okay. Who will be the next woman that comes into his life in a romantic way? I just heard Eleanor. I don't know if that's significant to anybody in the room in any kind of way. Ellis. This could apply to the next woman. I don't know, but it could apply to anybody in the room too. This is somebody returning. This person may have a very good go lucky attitude. Could possibly be a fire sign. In particular, it could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be though. Somebody has been cold and withholding their emotions. There may be somebody who is a significant age gap in this group, and it would probably be the male who's older than the female. And there has been probably some kind of romance in the past with this person. But this person does seem like they're coming in and they want to be secure with you. Show me the sun zodiac sign of this person. You might be dealing with a Pisces. Or that will be the next person is a Pisces. Or an Aries. Could be a Pisces Aries cusp. No, you can go ahead as long as you've subscribed and like the video and subscribe to the channel. You can ask a question. Right, and it doesn't have to be exactly what I say. As long when I hear the names, they come through so quickly that it could be, like I hear Ina or a Tina. It could just be Tina. It could be Christina. It could be all sorts of things. So if that's who you immediately thought of, then that's probably who it is. Yo, it's not closed. As long as you subscribe to the channel and like the video, you can ask a question. What's coming for you in the next 2 weeks? I'm a guy. Thank you. It kind of helps. Thank you. Next 2 weeks. All right, we got the scythe, we got the crossroads, the lilies, the child, and the rider. And you may be trying to feel your way through a situation on whether or not to leave. I don't know this. I mean, and this doesn't have to apply to you, but this would be kind of the situation is that maybe there's possibly you, in order for you to find your own path or your own success, that you may have to leave people behind that are very, very important to you. But you feel like something may be calling you. It may be a woman. It may be family that you need to go back closer to. Or there may be an older person in your family that needs you to come home or be closer to them. But there's definitely some kind of option or some kind of quick decision being made, and it's going to be made off of intuition. And that intuition is going to lead you into a new beginning. and it's going to be swift and it's going to be quick, but remember to ground it. It may be doing sometime around the moon cycles, and I believe we have a full moon coming up on the 5th, and it's also an eclipse. Yeah, it's almost like you said, it was like sudden. I don't think this person's seen it coming. Like, and if you did warn them, they didn't believe you. I just heard Kristen. I heard Katina. Right. I can see if there's anything coming up in the employment pretty quick. So it looks like maybe where you're running into issues with that is that there may be a fear of lack, or you may be fear of regret of leaving if you cannot progress forward fast enough after leaving. Don't do that to yourself. Give yourself time, and don't hang on to things too tightly. Whether that's anger, resentment, another person, it don't matter. Don't hang on to it because you can't let your energy flow. And when your energy isn't flowing, you're not putting nothing out and nothing's coming in. Yes, you're right. It has been. There's change coming. And transformation, or there's change with a Scorpio coming. May have to do with a Scorpio you were involved with, or you may be the Scorpio. But it definitely involves like somebody marrying another person just for money or financial reasons, or staying with somebody. So somebody may all of a sudden switch up their behavior and come back and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm great, I'm perfect, I learned my lesson. But it's really because they're just looking for security. Yeah, and there definitely could be more people in the scenario than what they say. Yeah, she don't love him. It's about money. I was going to say he's either possibly could be a Taurus or a air sign, which would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Probably older than her too. Jack, or something that starts with a J, maybe. Then I'm here in Texas. Yeah, that's the best you can do. And even if you can, if you're having those kind of thoughts about your partner anyway, is there really any enjoyment left in that relationship? It's like, what are we hanging on to? It is, and that's like one of the things I've noticed. It's like cycles. And it's like there's some weird stuff going on, especially in between earth, water, and fire. Hi. If you like the video and you subscribe to the channel, you can ask a question. See? One second. She may try to when she falls down on her luck, because it's only about her stability. It's not about how she feels. So like when she's feeling like she isn't getting her way, she might come look for some. Is the Cancer hiding anything? No. No problem. Thank you. Nope. We got the house. We got the house again. Maybe this person has 2 homes. Let's see. Maybe this person, it may be that this Cancer may be committed to the payments of 2 houses too. And there's one that will be done away with. There's going to be a significant change. He's hiding. This never happens. And this just happened a little bit ago when I was doing a personal reading, where I started getting pairs of cards. 2 bears, 2 houses. Looks like somebody may be trying to divide assets, possibly. And there may be 2 baby mothers involved, but it doesn't have to be baby mothers. It could just be 2 dominating women. Somebody feels like it's success to be separated or to do something while they're at work. They may meet up or be seeing somebody that they work with. Yeah, like this is crazy. Like those cards never pop out like that, but I can do it again just to see. Oop, where'd it go? See if it comes out differently this time. Because I've been, definitely shuffling this entire time. And for those to end up in pairs like that is pretty incredible. But it definitely may be that somebody has more than one home. Somebody has more than one place that they kick their feet up at, if that makes sense. What is Cancer hiding? What does she know about Cancer? What is Cancer hiding? Or you need to know. I can't quite see your name. What do they need to know about the Cancer? What is Cancer hiding? Cancer might also be hiding feelings from you and thinking of and in 2 minds about stuff. I heard agitation or temptation. Abby? Maybe. Gabby? This person could have significant vehicle problems, or they could be looking to travel a significant distance. See, now you're getting doubles again. In order to be loyal to something else, but they don't disclose all the information. They keep a lot of it hidden. So I would suggest start really listening. Listen for what's not being said and where things don't add up. The audience reaction results. Let's see. It may be that, so back on the cancer thing, it just popped in my head. It may be that there's extra income that comes to the house that isn't being disclosed. It could be a slew of things, but there's definitely stuff not being spoken about or being fully disclosed. All right, show me how like the music do. You'll do good. You got the 10 of Pentacles right away. Just be patient. Let it come to fruition. You know, you got to let it grow. Just sit back and watch it grow. And get out of your mind about it. Because it's the moment you get out of your mind about it and worrying about it so much or thinking about it so much is the moment it's going to start transforming and changing. So just set good attentions to it. Will the people like his music? Their music? I shouldn't say he. I just assume. Yeah, I believe they'll like it. It looks like he'll do good. Go ahead and release it. I would, anyway. I mean, obviously you've got free will, but it looks, if I were to just follow the advice of the cards, I wouldn't hesitate to release it. Yeah, he could definitely be paying his family's bills. And having issues with that because it leaves him at a lack and not able to buy a new house or separate fully. But it does look like he's trying to be in a separate house or he's trying to stay separate of something. Or that it's almost like mitosis or meiosis or whatever it's called. Anyways, like the cell division, like they're pulling apart and he's trying his best to stay apart and not have to come back together. And like there's still that little bit of a piece of it that's still like that last piece of a scab hanging on there. Well, the women like it. I don't like this music. I think it'll be pretty even across the board of the women and men liking the music. That's kind of, is he married? It almost seems like somebody is being protective of a union. It could be them or the other person, but it definitely looks like somebody is like guarding it or hiding it from this new opportunity they see coming in. Could be a Taurus who's involved with the Cancer, but doesn't have to be, or has more than one lover. Yeah, and maybe going through emotional manipulation. Oh, I was okay. That was related to. There's somebody definitely holding back passion. I don't know about in this room. I just heard Eloise, like, or Louise. No, Alejandro. I can't sing. You don't want me to do that to you guys. Yeah, it's like so like what I'm seeing in my head when I'm talking about like these the cells dividing or whatever, and they're just it's like a booger, or like it's gross. It's like just let it go. Like, I don't know why I have that image in my head, but. And then I heard PlayStation, but it came out as fake station. Where did she come from? Where did she go? Where did she come from? Not Joe. Damn Taurus. Well, you know, they're very, they can be very sensual and pay attention to detail. They may be telling you they only want friends with benefits, but their actions speak a lot louder than words. And it's just because they really like to indulge in the sentimental side of that stuff. And it's just like, well, typically, if we're not going to be anything but friends with benefits, you don't fucking cook me eggs and bacon in the morning. Hey, Brittany, you got a question? And I don't know why the song My Grandma, Your Grandma is Sitting by the Fire. My grandma, your grandma, I'm going to set your flag on fire. Talking about you. I don't even know the rest of the song. It could have been Fact Station too, I'm not sure. But that might end up resonating with somebody who ends up watching this video. And see, and then I hear words that I don't, it's like I don't even know this word. So I have to find something close to it. It's like Calusa, Calusa. Maybe it's Wusa. I don't know. And then I'm hearing A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that could be, yes, that could definitely be it. It's like the Wusa, like, because it's like, I wanted to say peninsula, but that's not close enough. So it's just like, there may have been some kind of fighting or disagreement with this person, or a lot of competition if this person liked to play sports. What? And see, I've never even heard a name like that. Yeah, whoever this person is, they were very competitive and shitty, and then they turn around to be really, really lovey. Or she may have been a water sign. Oh, get out of here. Here, Flintstone, maybe it's Fred. And then I'm hearing Fortuna. Like those cigarettes, Fortuna cigarettes. Or are they Fortuna? I don't know. They look like Fortuna. I heard Babyface. We'll see, Brittany. Well, Brittany's gonna come around and not be a jerk. Oh my goodness, if I put these cards down right and not just throw them back together, I wouldn't have this issue. A fuckamingo. It does look like there will be a reunion, and it will be an emotional one. Good emotions and celebration. Let me see mine. Wrong deck. See if I can get a timing card, Brittany. That was way too many there. It's undecided. I think there's still some kind of karmic situations that need to play out before you guys are quite ready to be at that place. And they smoke a lot. Charlotte or Charlotte? I'm not here to get there. Please stand up. Please stand up. Someone feels Slim Shady, please stand up. There's a song playing in my head, but I can't make it out. I heard gardenia. These flowers have been coming up all over the place. Gardenia, chrysanthemums. I can never say it. Chrysanthemums. Like peonies and posies, jasmine. I just heard cockatiel, but cockatoo? And camo. I'm good. How are you doing? Somebody may be dealing with a Thomas too. Thompson, possibly. Threw them all away. Yes, as long as you subscribe to the channel and like the video, I'll answer a question for you. Oh, awesome. What would you like to know? Fornardo. It's like almost like retardo. Ricardo? I don't know. Sorry. Okay, let me see. We can see what's coming up in general. Doubles too. I do not know what's going on with all these doubles. I don't know if people are coming into alignment or if people are actually splitting away and becoming individuals and stopping that whole narcissistic feed where, you never quite exist separate from them. Fernando. Oh, yeah, that could be it. Sorry, I don't mean to completely butcher those names. I don't know. It could be anybody in the room. If it sounds familiar to you or you feel it's for you, then it probably is. I heard Tennessee or Gypsy. Ipsy. Cantankerous. Does anybody know anybody that talks like that? Tubals or tubular. Transparency. Microtubular transparency. Is somebody like dating a scientist or something? It looks like you have a friend that may have withheld some secrets from you, but you're going to be enlightened about it. Yeah, it's like you're going to stumble upon this friend or a friend of a friend who is going to shed light upon some kind of secrets, or you're going to gain knowledge of some kind of long-term obstacle you've had or issue you've had that you have not been able to figure out, or maybe you haven't been able to prove that somebody was lying to you. Well, you're about ready to prove it. It does look like it's somebody from the past, somebody that may have been cut out, who now wants to come back and have success and heal things and reveal things, possibly moving away from a commitment or coming back for a commitment. There's definitely some kind of relocation or travel due to love, but somebody's not sure of somebody's family or if they're separating from somebody's family, possibly. I'll pull some regular cards and see if I can get a zodiac. Show me the zodiac sun sign of the person she may be dealing with. It doesn't always show you the sun sign, though. I could try. You may be dealing with Cancer. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we don't need to know every sign. So this could be a Cancer, or it could be an Aries. Or that maybe definitely could be an Aries or a... So I want to say it's fire sign with water in the chart, or water with prominent fire. Hi, Amber. Tape. Translucent. Tomboy. It just comes out. It's anybody that's in the room could be connecting with it. It's just like there's, until somebody confirms it, the message is just like it goes to the next one and the next one until somebody confirms it. And if they're not confirmed, it's like they just go back to the back of the line and then something else comes through. Yeah, I said tomboy. And then I'm hearing like caramel or caramel popcorn. ZZ Top. Did you like and subscribe? Awesome. Okay, hold on. You want to know when? All right, hold on. Let's see if we can get a time span. When will? Whoop. Looks like within 20 days or on the 20th. Or it could be during Libra season, but I'm guessing it's more on 20 days or on the 20th within that time. And now I'm getting that Green Acres on. Green Acres and stuff like spring down. The Beverly Hillbillies. And then I'm hearing Roxanne. She think I'm. She think I'm. And I heard toupee, like a toupee, like somebody had fake hair. Oh yes, you might be right, Jessica. And I just heard specimen too, but that might just be ego related. Couldn't get the point. What do you mean you couldn't get the point? All right. Blanca, what would you like to know? It's saying quickly. You'll have the baby quickly. 2 days to 2 weeks. I may not have. Maybe I didn't read it correctly. The last one I seen was I heard you say tomboy. Yeah, no kidding. Congratulations. I didn't. How rude my. That's exciting. If you want to just tell me your question again, I'll go ahead and answer it quick. Tyler's family have spoken badly about me recently. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll answer more clarification for the career question quick, and then I will answer that one. How would be? Oh, so you want to know what your future career would be? I'm kind of seeing you might end up being an advocate, or in some way you would be helping women, possibly, like battered women or less fortunate people, and helping them gain success. Possibly. I'd have to go way deeper into that to get like a deep detail of He may teach like financial stuff, like how to keep financial record keeping, or like a secretary type, where you assist the boss, like you're like an assistant. Where did everything go? Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to do the When Will I Find Love, because it's just a lot shorter, and then we'll do yours. Well, it says that there may be a friend around you that doesn't tell you how they feel about you. They keep it to themselves. Might be a little bit emotionally immature or shy, or wants to have a beginning with you, but it's becoming too much to keep to themselves. They feel like if they don't speak up sometime soon, that there will be a lost opportunity. So this could be happening during the summertime, possibly in August. Doesn't have to be anytime in the summer, it's saying. Okay, so you would like to know if any of Tyler's family have been speaking badly about you, and recently, if he has stood up for you. I don't know if he recently traveled to go see his family, or you're not allowed to go there with him, or somebody is having issues with travel, period, which would make sense right now with COVID.
It's 12 o'clock.
I cannot believe how many of these pairs are coming out. This never happens. It looks like somebody's stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Like literally, they are divided in between two choices of whether to be almost like in between two families, whether be committed to you as a family or whether to their, biological family. I don't see anything about talking any crap or anything like that so far, but somebody may be always trying to test somebody else's security, stability, their happiness. Somebody's working really hard to make an offer or to prove themselves to you. So I don't know if in the past he had allowed this stuff to happen in front of him and he wouldn't stand up for you, but it looks like now he will. And he has been, if there is anything going wrong. It's almost like he illuminated it to the people around him. He won't tolerate it, so just don't do it. So they may not talk about you at all anymore because of that. Okay. I'll try and look at the zodiac sign. Okay. What is the zodiac sign for her when it does come in? You may be dealing with an Aries also. This may be somebody from the past, something that ended in the past. It may have been an actual family situation, somebody that you were in a long-term committed relationship with, or you waited for this person to have a long-term committed relationship with, like joint families type thing. This is definitely a issue that's going to come back up for review, and you may also be dealing with a Pisces. It may be a Pisces Aries cusp, this person too. Okay, when will Jordan Holler text you? All right. If you want to go ahead and ask your question, and then I'm going to have to start closing down. Nav, if you want to go ahead. All right, so when will he call? It may be about mid-month to the late month of July, mid to late July. Yeah, and it may be somewhere else in their chart, and it could have been in Aries also. Okay, so Amber, I'll answer that for you after this one. It says within 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months for, there we go. When will AB Sagittarius contact me? And then, okay, I'll go ahead and look and see what kind of career path you should take. And then I'm going to have to close down. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. This is fun. Juanita. You're definitely going to be best in something where it doesn't require a whole lot of emotion. Almost like you need to go into the justice system of some sort, whether it be advocating for families or if it be, literally a judge or an attorney. It looks like you are very good with analytical thinking and using your reasoning and your process of thought. So I would say that stick with anything where you don't have to involve your emotions too much and you're able to express your very quick and sharp mind. Which one was it? What was the question earlier, Jessica? Okay, I'll answer Jessica's and then one more for you, Amber, and then I gotta shut it down. Yeah, it takes a special kind of person to constantly be put in the face of like terrible things happening to children and people who don't deserve it. Yeah, and you guys are really good hiding how they're feeling too. And yeah, you guys definitely feel it way more than most people do. Oh, about conceiving in health. Okay, hold on. It looks like when you're taking care of yourself emotionally and physically is when you're most receptive to conceive. So you've got to be taking care of yourself. Pamper yourself, love yourself. Don't get worked up about whether or not you have actually, conceived or not. Be your sexy self that you are. And your partner needs to relax a little bit too. Don't be mean to each other. I think the biggest thing with you, like with the conception and stuff, when it comes to that point, will be that, yeah, I'm stressing out too much, thinking about it too much, focusing on it too much. Don't focus. Don't focus. You know, it's. I know it's easier said than done. I will overthink the shit out of anything, but even the random words I hear in my head. But yeah, it looks like here, after some research and some due diligence, you will be having a baby. What will the outcome of her health be? It's almost like saying up here that you need to start taking care of your health better now, not just like waiting until you're pregnant or whatnot and getting your health, just, you know, just feeling better about yourself, getting yourself into whatever shape that you want to. There may be an issue that arises that you may have struggled with in the past concerning these things. If you know, like childbirth or anything like that may come up, and it may be something that's slow to appear, may not show up right away. I don't know if you had like, if you'd have like preeclampsia or something like that. Yes. So I would say if that is something that you're looking into doing, that I would work on your health right now and getting it in better shape. I think we all could do that. That's some advice I could take myself. I put on like 40 pounds in the last 3 months. But start taking care of ourselves now, and then later, when you're in a better place, you know, then try and conceive. Sorry. Did somebody wanted to ask something about their kids? Also hearing like something about noodles or starches or something like that, like to stay away from them. And I don't know, I think, have you been having problems with your bowels, like your intestines? Have your stomach been hurting? Hmm. Yeah, that's not something you want to mess with. It almost, you know, reflecting back on the cards that were sitting out there, it's almost as if, you know, if you did go through with it, it may just be the plan of action would be that, you know, this would be the final one, and that it'd be a C-section, and that they would just give you a hysterectomy. While you're there in that scenario. You're welcome. Ooh, let's see. Should she? What would happen if she did go ahead and have a baby? Yeah, it'd be up and down, up and down. It's like almost like the first part of the pregnancy would be the most difficult part, and then it would stabilize. Okay. I'm gonna try and get a little deeper into that energy. That's it's heavy. Okay, so we got the letter of the sun in the garden. I don't know if you've recently or if you will in the near future receive some kind of communication from an attorney or somebody of that sort. It could be a caseworker, it could be a judge, of that it will be a success, that you will be reunited with your children. That you had been split away from. It's going to be sudden, and it's going to be like a stroke of luck. Because somebody's very, somebody may be suffering discipline actions for something they had done that had been later, like, what is that called? Like somebody may have audited the records and looked over them or something. and found that the mother bear, the mom, like was burdened by some bullshit, really. There's significant change. Looks like this has been kind of a hard, long battle. It does look like there's somebody or children maybe returning to you. Yeah, it's like somebody's been sleeping on this for a while. Waiting, doesn't, trying to figure out how to address it. This is going to come in quick. But what the information you do receive is very stable. Or you may have a earth and fire sign child on their way back. There may have been a caseworker or somebody or an attorney, somebody in that position involved in this that has been let go because of some kind of error or their way of not having any care, concern, or passion for the people that they're working with and causing families mental and emotional harm. Yep, this is coming to a completion. It's about over. I know, but it's definitely unexpected. It's going to be sudden. It's like almost like one day, like your life is this way, and then the next day, it's completely like nothing ever happened. I'm hearing pharmaceuticals. I don't know if somebody's been not giving children the medication that they need, or has been taking the child's medication instead of giving it to the child. And then I'm hearing karma. So what goes around comes around. So they may have lied on you, but they're about ready to get caught lying. Two-step. I don't know. It's going to be something. It's coming. I think that they are going to get caught doing maybe something along the lines of they're going to get caught doing what they accused you of doing. If that makes sense. If they accused you of abusing your children, they're going to get caught abusing the children. If they accused you of being a drug addict, it's going to be found out that they are drug addicts. That kind of thing. Yeah, stuff they've been keeping secret or hidden, hiding certain details and facts, or being able to. I want to see like snow and like just a sidewalk that doesn't have any snow on it. I don't know what that was. So I'm going to ask at the timing when it might be around that you can expect to hear about this. This isn't always accurate, as it is timing, and tarot is energy. But we can try. This may happen during the summer sometime, possibly in August. Well, it may be applying to more than one people. Like it's crazy. What I've noticed is like so I'll be, when I work one on one with people, like it's way different than this. The people who are in here that have had personal reads with me know that when it's just one on one and there's not so many different people, like channels trying to come in, I'll pick up on certain messages. But it's crazy because it's almost like the readings I do today will foreshadow the readings I do next week. And it's almost like everybody is going through similar things or has similar issues in their life. It's just that our ego forces us to believe that we're actually separate, but we're not. Like we're all literally experiencing similar things. We just choose to see ourselves as separate. And for your kids love you. It's one of those things like they know that you took care of them. or almost like your children are saying, "Oh, no, that's not quite the picture I remember of our mother." But they may just kind of just go with the flow to avoid creating more tension or conflict. But all right, I'm gonna get off of here. I hope everybody, I hope that all these things come to fruition and that everything works out for everybody. Thank you for liking the channel or the video and subscribing to the page. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, my information is provided on my Facebook page. I can work around schedules too. You're welcome. All right. Good night.